What's the best way to choose a sexuality practitioner to work with? The obvious um, answer is personal recommendation, but often you don't have that. So it seems to me that in order to make an informed decision about who to work with, you need to ask yourself several questions. Firstly, what perspective does this person have, and does that perspective make sense to me? So, for instance, I'm very clear on my website, on social media, and so on about my approach to sexuality, which isn't a mainstream approach. Um, and I do that because I'm not for everybody. So some people will watch my material and say it's a bit um, airy fairy, or it's not giving me a technical solution to my problems, or whatever. Um, and so the the purpose of those videos isn't to um, persuade everybody to work with me. The purpose is to see, am I the guy for you? And so that's why I post a lot and on various topics. And that's why my videos aren't very professional. Why there's always like something wonky in the background, or the lighting's not great, or whatever. So you're getting um, a pretty accurate enactment of who I am, rather than some kind of um, Hollywood version, if such a thing were possible. The second thing is that although people very often describe sexuality work as being professional, by which they mean that people have ethics, that they behave properly to you, and all that sort of stuff. But it's it's not really professional work. It's relational work. So the question is, um, do I go on with this person? Am I able to go deep with this person? Um, is this person likely to understand me and to be able to help me? So the work is relational, and again that means that um, one practitioner might be fantastic for one person, might just not be the right person for someone else. It all depends. The third thing, I think, which is related to the first, is you need to have some sense both what the work will consist of, um, and where that work's going to take you. So you need to have at least a rudimentary sense about, this is where I am now, this is what I want to change, and this is where I want to go, and to have a sense of how you're going to get there in our work together. And so that's a kind of map, which is very helpful. But it's important to emphasize that that map isn't some kind of technique or prescription that's just applied to everybody, but rather that the map is something which addresses your specific situation, and the way of working is specific to you. So if somebody basically just says, I'm fantastic and I do this and it solves everybody's problems, these are people to avoid. And lastly, there shouldn't be any surprises. If it's clear what the work is, then it should be clear what the work is going to be at any particular session. So uh, when I'm doing body work, my work isn't exclusively body work, but when I'm doing body work, I'm very, very clear to agree boundaries in advance um, with you, which can be um, restricted, but which can be expanded, and that creates safety for both of us. So I think that's what I would recommend as being the factors you should have in mind um, when choosing someone. And if my approach is interesting to you, please get in touch with me.